Just got off work. I've been thinking about like a small list of things that, I'm a very new owner to FANATEC gear, but I'm really looking forward to the future with this company. I've been noticing a lot of things that people have been getting wrong. Well, let's start off by the big one here. It's FANATEC, not FANATEC. Even my own brain, I have to, tell myself it's not FANATEC because I read it as FANATEC. But the company itself pronounces it as FANATEC. And when you're a fanatic of something, you are an enthusiast, someone that is really into the thing. Anyway, so that's number one. Number two, people not installing this screw. This is like a lock screw right here. So a lot of people are just running, the quick release and thinking that the connection is solid, which it is pretty solid. If you don't run that and your force feedback settings are really high, the pins on the inside of this wheel can actually, slightly flex and things, and the contacts will wear out a little bit, making it to where your wheel can malfunction. So that's a pretty big one right there. So make sure to install this safety screw. It's not for your safety, but for the device itself. The third thing is these little buttons right here. These come with the Club Sport wheels, and they're just extra little buttons that you can, just for visual representations of what the buttons do. Because I mean, if you pop them off, they're just like this, like they have a concave surface, and they're all these were colored kind of like this, but they were like green, orange, all that stuff. But I put the PlayStation ones on there because I play this on console, and it's a little bit easier to remember what the buttons are. And also when someone else is using this wheel, I can be like, push triangle, and they're like, which one? Like they're like, oh, triangle. A lot of people get this wrong though, and they say that these buttons pop off, so because they just put them on, just barely, right? After some time or whatever, they'll miss it, and then it'll pop off. The harder you press this button on, the more difficult it is to get off. So, now I can't get, there we go. That's how much force it should take to get these buttons off. It shouldn't be as easy as, people just like going, popping them off like that. I've also seen some people complain that, their particular game isn't compatible with the wheel or the base or whatever. This is the one for the PS4. Most people think that there's only 3 modes. There's blue, red, and purple for, compatibility with different games and stuff. But there's actually one more mode. If you hold it down for like 6 to 10 seconds, depending on how fast you count, you'll have green mode. And that's actually what's used for dirt rally in my case. Okay, you can kind of see that my wheel here is a little bit off center, and then if I let it go, it'll always go back to that kind of to the right position. So something that a lot of people aren't aware of is that you can actually recenter this. So with this particular wheel, you can push the tuning button, find the center, and I'm going to need to put you down here for this. Okay, and now you can see that my wheel is centered. And then you just exit out of the tuning menu. Okie dokie, that's the extent of the video. Hope you learned something. I'm not the guy that goes around saying, it's FANATEC, not FANATEC, but it's just one of those things like where you sound a little bit more educated when you call things by their correct name. I say a bunch of words wrong and I get corrected still, and I'm gonna be 32 here. Anyway, have a good day. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.